Hi friends, sorry I couldn't join you live today. I double booked myself, dang it. So I've got a coaching call that I've got to do at 2 o'clock, but I still wanted to get this video out because I think it's super important to talk about, and it's one that I'm super passionate about it as well. And I think it's because I think that there's so much anxiety and depression and stress in this world. And I think one of the biggest contributors to it is that we are not taking the time for self-care, and we're not taking the time for that joy that we need in our lives. And so here's what I wanted to do with you guys today. So in the comments below, or you can just grab a piece of paper if you feel like this is too personal to you. And on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I want you to rank where you feel that you are at in your physical inventory. Like, are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating properly? What is your stress load like? And kind of look at that and give it a number of where you're at. I think one of the biggest things that we fail to do is even take inventory or take a snap of where we're at in our lives. And so we fail to see that there's something that we need to work on. And so on a scale from 1 to 10 physically, how you feel. And then do the same thing on a spiritual level. And by that I mean, are you following your purpose, your passion? Are you connected to your higher power, whatever that may be? Are you doing things that stimulate that? And are you at a level where you want to be in your life? And then third, take a look at your mental components. Are you being stimulated in areas that you need to be? Like, are you reading books that stimulate you and inspire and create that passion for you? Are you doing hobbies? Are you doing those things for yourself? And I think this is really, really super important, because when we don't have self-care, we can't care for others. And many, many, many times all of us fall into this category of we spend so much time taking care of others that we really don't take the time to take care of ourselves. We go to work and we come home and we have honeydews, or we've got kids and we've got this event and this family activity, and we just simply don't take the time to take care of ourselves. So I would love it if you guys would share a little bit about where you're at. You don't have to share your numbers, but just give some feedback of where you're at in those 3 areas, so we can just open up that dialogue together. I think there's a lot to be said when a group of like-minded people come together and share their experiences. And then second, I would challenge you to make a joy list. And so what you're going to do is you're going to create a list. You're going to do 1 through 15 on the right-hand side of the paper and 1 through 15 on the left-hand side of the paper. And on the right-hand side of the paper, you're going to write everything that brings you joy. Now, think big. This could be going on a vacation or going swimming at the beach, whatever that is, and write down 15 of them. And then on the other side, write down 15 things that bring you joy that don't cost any money. For example, that could be, I love a hot bubble bath with my essential oils and the candles, and just taking that time for myself and just really self-reflecting. I love to read. I love it when I have no interruptions. I shut my phone off and I can just read for 30 minutes. It could be buying fresh flowers for your house. Just simple things that don't cost you any money. And then once that list is done, look at it and pick one of those things to do this week for yourself. And if money's an issue, pick one from the column that doesn't cost you any money. And as you're enjoying that, think about how much joy that is bringing to your life at that very moment. If it's fresh flowers from the grocery store, when you put them in the vase on your kitchen table or on your desk, how does that make you feel? Because I think all of us are worthy of that self-joy, and we deserve it, and we should always, always try for it. So I would also love to hear what joy item that you're going to work on this week, and I will see you next week. I'm going to have to redo the time because every Wednesday at 2 o'clock I'll have a coaching meeting, so I will have to change the live feed for a different time, but I will see you guys next week. Thanks.